Good evening! Welcome to SkyWave. Now that we've officially turned the corner of that sauna of a heat wave, SkyWave returns to keep your mind in an air-conditioned state for the next hour at least, with 2 new radio plays. Our first selection from the Columbia Workshop is an experimental drama, quote-unquote, dealing with the dark recesses of the subconscious mind. Titled Case History, this 1936 tale of a pilot who may have logged more time in the clouds than he should have will leave your head spinning in the stratosphere. And once the fog has cleared from your flight into the stormy tissue of your psyche, we will reascend to those infinitely unknowable reaches with a presentation from the sci-fi Dimension X series, first broadcast in 1950. The Outer Limit explores our human interpretation of how the possibility of other life forms might affect our existence in the future, as seen through the eyes of a test pilot whose behavior suggests he may have been the son of the flyboy from the previous tale. This one is set in 1965. 50 years ago? Well, here to probably further perplex your perspective and leave you closer to Pluto than ever are 2 guests. One is a first-timer here at G-Town, but an old hand at theater, having performed so many mind-expanding roles and that are so permanently lodged in his subconscious that he no longer seeks therapy involving screaming, electrodes, or dream analysis. His name is, can you guess? Of course you can. Michael Boorse! Yay! Welcome! Woohoo! And accompanying him is his nurse, equally recovered fellow thespian, who, along with Michael, has survived numerous stage experiences at various theaters, including radio play performances in East Falls and here in the studio. I give you Madame Susanna Lonker! Please, welcome! And along with Jim, I'm still coming down off the X-Lax-tainted blue antacid tabs left over from the Woodstock Revival Fest, Harris of Avenue G. And... Yay! Our sound effects engineer. And myself, your host, Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit!
Thank you! Okay, so strap on your flight suit and virtual cosmic helmet as we step into the spaceship turning in your mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's light this candle, Houston!
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Columbia Workshop presents the 5th program of its experimental series dedicated to you and the magic of radio. In line with its policy of introducing the work of new authors, the workshop is pleased this evening to offer an unusual drama dealing with the dark recesses of the subconscious mind. We present Case History by Milton M.E. Geiger.
I think it's pretty hopeless, Doctor. He's too far gone.
No, there's still a spark left. About 1 chance in 100 if we work fast. When did they find him?
Our ambulance picked him up about 20 minutes ago, crumpled on the sidewalk in front of a drugstore on 6th and Main.
Nurse, tourniquet for intravenous injection. Syringe, 50 cc's of methylene blue. Get ready for gastric lavage and artificial respiration. Yes, doctor. Strip his right arm. Dr. Marks, while I get these gloves on.
Right.
Alcohol, please. Cotton, iodine. All right, doctor. Tighten the tourniquet. Little more, please. Syringe, please. Thank you. There. Consciousness and reflexes are restored, sometimes before the entire injection of the methylene. Stand ready with the respirator if he starts coming round. All right, doctor.
He's coming out of the coma.
Quick, start the respirator. All right, doctor. Put the mask on his face. Nurse, get another 50 cc's of methylene ready in case of lapses. He's slipping again. Hypodermic, please. He's slipping again. Hypodermic, please. He's slipping again. Hypodermic, please.
What am I doing up here? Wonder what time it is. Not in these hills. Snooze you go and wham. 8,500 feet? No good either. Fella can scrape his landing gear off on a tree or smack into some mountain like Gerard out of Cleveland. Found Gerard almost 3 weeks after he came down in the Alleghenies. Gerard could fly, too. A good job flying the mail. Checks coming in regularly. Fella could be pretty certain of his coffee and rolls as long as he kept his end up. That would be a cinch for River Dawson. If only Western Continent Airways hadn't folded, I'd still have my job. #1 pilot and no troubles with Janet. No troubles with Janet. Whoa there, whoa! I never can tell about this mountain flying. Get caught in a downdraft and lose altitude like a winged mallard. Level there, Beulah. I don't know where we're flying, but keep your nose up. That's it. Up, Beulah. Wonder what Janet's doing now. Sipping cocktails, dancing with some mug, someone else's arms around her. All right. I'm just a dumb pilot out of a job. Can't blame the kid. Was it, she said?
Why can't you give it up, River? Now the Western Continent is out of business, give up flying. Get yourself another job. It gets them all. It comes to everyone. They all say at the field, it'll come to you, and where I'll be, River.
I'll be all right. Some of the boys have been in it since the Wright boys flew at Kitty Hawk.
Yes, and their legs are broken in a dozen spots, and crooked and shiny where they're scarred. And they talk of their miraculous escapes, and then one day they don't escape. Every week one of the boys who've been in it since the White brothers flew at Kitty Hawk comes up, ended up on a string. Give it up, River.
I can't. I'll get a job, and we'll get married, and everything will be hunky.
No. River, it won't.
It won't.
No. I won't share you with the wind and the scent of gas and the beat of engines and the threat of death. I want my man for myself and not for the service of machines.
You're rawed up. I'll call you tomorrow.
No. I won't be home to you. I'm sorry, River. I've made a decision. I'm asking you to make one. But think.
I don't have to think. I can't do anything but fly. It's in my blood. There's no decision to make when there's only one course.
I'm sorry, River. Terribly sorry.
Sorry. Yes, you're sorry. Maybe you'd like me to be a ribbon clerk or a dandy in evening pumps. Well, I'm not. It ain't my speed. I'll stick to the stick. I'll be seeing you. So that's the end of that, huh? Why is it so cold and dark at the bottom of a pitch lake? Ouch! Funny, there's that pain in my right arm again, tight and cramped. Wonder what's wrong with the old lungs. Can't seem to get my breath. Kinda chokes me. Awful cold. Wonder why. They can't be lost. Who? Me? River Dawson? Don't make me laugh. There's a light in the east. Funny, the gas gauge must be stuck. Flew all this distance, didn't use up any gas. Stuck. Remember to have it fixed. Remember. There goes my breath again. Gotta hold tight. You can't crack up here. Bad spot. Never find me. Better set the controls in neutral. Slipping. Cold. Dark. Slipping. Janet. Slipping.
He's slipping again. Hypodermic, please. Yes, Doctor.
His respiration's more labored. He's slipping back into a coma again.
Yes, looks bad. The syringe, please. Quick, nurse. Yes, Doctor. We'll give him 50 cc's more. Turn again, Doctor. Tight on the right arm. Tight on the right arm. Tight on the right arm. Tight on the right arm!
What happened? Must have passed out. That's funny. River Dawson passing out? Lucky I didn't smack into a mountain. Better have a look around. It's light now. Foggy, but light. Well, if that ain't the luckiest. An airport. Just where I was heading, too. Is that flying or is that flying? I'm just kind of instinct, I guess, using the old flying head. Well, we better get down, Beulah, and see about that gas gauge. That's it, Beulah. Around and into the wind. Past your fog. Lucky it's a nice long field. Easy, Beulah. Easy does it. And she's down. Nice work, Beulah. Well, where is everybody? Not even a ship on the field. I better do a little investigating. Ought to be someone stirring in the administration building. Well, there's a bunch on the rail. That's a relief. I was beginning to feel creepy about this morgue. And this fog. Oof, thick as Turkish coffee. Funny-looking bunch. Old Horseface there, sadder and sad. Bony-looking guy. Guess I ought to feed him an apple. Hello, boys. Hello? Say, you guys deaf?
Howdy.
Where's the boss of this outfit?
Inside. You better wait, though. You better.
Tough baby, the boss, huh? Funny cuss, old Horseface. Put his face together in a hurry. And nice eyes, though. Kind of soft-like, patient.
He's all right.
I guess I'll go in anyway. It's formal to report. I'll see you, boys.
Oh, don't go in. I wouldn't.
Say, the boss must be poison.
Oh, I don't know. Pretty regular when you get to know him. If you get to know him.
If I get to know him. An aristocrat, huh? In this forsaken burg?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't know about it.
All right. Can I get a gas gauge adjusted? And how about a little gas and oil? The gauge says I'm full up, but that couldn't be. I've been flying all night.
That'll be all right.
Will it now? All by itself. It'll be all right. It's the climate, I bet. What I want to know is, do I get a gas gauge unstuck?
It'll be all right, I said.
Nice day.
Yup.
Nice day yesterday, too.
Yep. And it'll be nice tomorrow, and the next day, and the one after that. Always was, always ought to be, by the records.
I want a gas gauge fixed, and I want gas and oil. If you boys aren't talking, your boss is, so one side, boys.
Where you from?
Huh? Los Angeles. San Diego, really, but I took off from Angel.
Yeah, nice trip.
Oh, sure. All right.
Hey, you've been around these parts before? Don't quite remember seeing you, stranger. I don't think.
You shut up, Chet. This man's a guest, see? He ain't Stan, so you treat him like a guest, see? You got such a big mouth.
I've been around. Maybe you haven't, but I had done plenty of flying. Plenty. I think I'll have a look around until the big shot can see me and check me in and out.
Mind if I go with you?
No, I don't mind. Thanks.
You be good, boys.
Say, what about this place? Don't it do any business? I don't see a ship, and I don't hear a single engine.
No, nothing much doing lately.
Well, I'm sorry to report that I don't like this place.
We belong. You don't. Let it go at that.
You're all right.
Thanks, kid. Well, this is #1 hangar.
Well, a ship as I snore in my sleep. And what a beauty. I never would have thought of the old burg. A real beaut. Look at those lines, long and sleek and slick, and she's a honey. Now, what I mean is...
Mercury Airlines. Cruising speed 180 miles per hour.
Well, she'll do all right, man. Now, that's what I like to see in an aircraft. See, when did that ship come in?
Last night.
Where's the luggage? And the passengers?
About somewhere. Ain't exactly the local nursemaid.
You know, I wouldn't say this to anyone but you. You look on the level, and well, if you ain't, it's my funeral, not yours. But is that bunch stealing planes?
Stranger, you grieve me.
All right, don't talk then. I'm not looking for trouble. Unless you get gay with my job out there, then watch out.
Don't worry, kid.
All right. I was just serving notice, you might say. Now, I've heard of plane smuggling to 2x4 powers that'll buy up anything that'll hop 50 feet. Revolutionaries, that sort of thing. But let it pass. Only hands off my ship. Look. That old man on that oil drum. Now, a little leather book. I know him.
Honest?
Sure. Brad Young used to sit like that, jackknife, and read and... Oh, no, it can't be. No, that's impossible.
People look different in a fog, don't they?
Yeah, guess they do. Only it sure gave me a start first.
I bet it did. You grabbed my arm so it'll be back in blue, I bet.
I sure thought it was old Brad Young. He looked up at us so sad and expectant-like. I thought I recognized him. And then I didn't, and then I did again. But it's impossible. I'll tell you, I never did see such a bunch of melancholy mutts, if you don't mind my Spanish. I never did see such a bunch in all my days.
So, would it be all right if I just kind of inquire where you're headed for?
Me? Oh, east, I guess.
You don't seem very particular about your destination. Feeling a bit low, kid?
No, why, I'm okay. Well, yes.
Shoot, kid. That is, if you feel like it. I'm always glad to listen to a man's trouble if it'll help any.
Don't see where it makes any difference if I tell you. Girl trouble.
That's nothing. Don't be foolish.
Lost my place with Western Continent when it folded, too.
That's nothing. Nothing to shout about, but nothing to get you down about neither. Don't be foolish. I wouldn't do anything rash, you know. What's this I hear about a Trans-Pacific line? There ought to be jobs for the right men. Trans-Pacific. That sounds great to me. Trans-Pacific. If only I was just a bit...
What? If only you was what?
Never mind.
All right, again. But to me, you sounded like a guy in the trenches that's just heard about Broadway or Main Street or Platts Junction, that's all.
Trans-Pacific. That's mighty fine. You left Los Angeles last night?
That's right. Had a battle with a girlfriend. It's all washed up, too, if you want to know. So I checked out of my room and tore down to the field, and here I am.
And here you are. You came straight out to the field? No stops? Think. Think very hard. It's important, kid. Think. Think.
Sure. Straight out. No, not quite, I guess. Say, cut it out. My arm hurts. Sharp. Cut the questions. Cut it, I say. Cut it, do you hear? I'm on the level, and this place isn't. I tell you. So cut it, see? And my arm aches. What makes my arm ache?
Tight on the right arm.
Right, Doctor. He's coming to again.
Syringe. Hold his left arm, Doctor. He's reaching for the tourniquet. If this metal line brings him around again, I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right.
You're all right, kid. Just think, it's important. Think.
Think what?
Did you stop any place between the time you left the airport and came here?
I don't know. The back of my neck hurts. I can't think. I can't. It was raining, yes. It was coming down heavy, and it was late, and there was a light on the corner, and it said drugs. I got some cigarettes. That's right, cigarettes.
That all? Nothing else? Think.
That's all? No, I don't know. I can't think. I tell you, my arm aches and my neck. He wrote in a book. Yeah. The druggist. He had a face like a prune. I thought, he's got a face like a prune and a head like a shiny bowling ball. He bent over to write in a red book. He wanted to know my name.
For cigarettes?
Sure, yeah, for cigarettes. He asked, what is your name? And I said, Hector Higgins. Wasn't that a scream? Hector Higgins! It was raining, and And I got cigarettes, and I was in a plane, and then... What do you care, you old scarecrow? What's it to you? You with your goofy horse face. What's it to you? Let me go. I gotta be going. I'll be seeing you. I gotta go. Gotta get gas and go. That's it. I won't stay in this place another minute.
Take it easy, kid. I think you can go back. It's hard, but you can do it. Easy does it, kid.
That man. The man on the oil drum again. That man. I know now. It is. It is Brad Young. It is, I tell you. Look, he's walking away from me. But it's Brad. Brad! Brad Young, wait! Don't you know me? Brad! He's turning. He heard me. It's Brad. He recognizes me. He's smiling at me. Brad, talk to me.
Hello, River. Sure is great to see you again.
No, it can't. It can't. Don't lie to me. You can't be Brad Young. Stop nodding at me like that. Stop grinning, I tell you. You can't be Brad Young. You crashed in Arizona 4 years ago. Burned to a crisp.
Yes, River.
Yes, River, he says. Yes, River. It can't be. It can't. The liner. The Mercury ship I saw in the hangar. What about her?
Too bad. Crashed last night in the Sierras. Smashed to kindling. All hands killed. Too bad.
Smashed? All? I gotta go. Let me out of here. My ship. Where's my ship? I gotta get to my plane. That light. That awful glaring light from the building. And there's someone standing in the doorway. Someone, my plane. I can't find it. This fog. You, Brad. Stop that grinning and nodding. Stop it. You thing. Stop.
So long, kid. Go back. Back to Broadway and Platt's Corners and the Trans-Pacific. So long, kid. So long, River. Go back. Back. Go back.
Good morning, Doctor. He's rested quite well. He's awake now. Hello. Well, you're looking much better. I don't think there was much hope when they brought you in last night.
Hello.
That was quite a shot of cyanide you took. Enough to kill a squad of ordinary men.
Yeah. I don't know what got into me to make me do it.
Well, let's forget about it. I brought you the morning paper.
Thanks, Doc. What's the top news?
Bad air crash. Headlines, look.
9 die as Mercury crashes into mountain. As Mercury liner crashes into mountain. As Mercury liner.
Did you know about it?
No. Just, it sounded as if I heard it someplace. Too bad.
Well, I'll leave you now. There's a young lady waiting to see you. Think you're strong enough?
Sure. Yeah.
You've been listening to Cased History, a dramatic experimental drama from the Columbia Workshop series. This is G-Town Radio. This is SkyWave. You're listening to the sound from Germantown. We will take a brief intermission, and then we will be back with our next exciting play.